Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft update video. Today's snapshot is 14W26A. I must warn you straight away that this snapshot is fairly unstable when it comes to loading chunks, and also it was tweeted out earlier today by Surge that they no longer have the time to test the snapshots before they release them. So if you are thinking of using these in your survival worlds, you might want to change your mind because they are becoming increasingly unstable from snapshot to snapshot. But first of all, I want to show you a secret feature in this one. If we go into more world options and just click through on the world type, you can see it is just as normal. But if we hold down shift when clicking, then we will be able to access this new debug mode. So when we create a world in debug mode, what it's going to do is take all of the blocks that are in the game and just put them out in a grid with all of their different block states, and this is very useful if you are a texture pack maker or you need to check something in the game. You can see all of the different blocks that there are available are here in this world, so you can just fly over and have a look at them, which is very useful. But now we're going to jump back into a normal world and have a look at the other things that have been changed in this snapshot. So first of all, there is a new command for the world border. Let's bring up the world border command, and then you can see here there is add at the end there. So if we select that, we can add a specific amount of blocks and a time for those blocks to be added within. So this is a useful command for changing the size of a world border. So we could do 10 blocks in 5 seconds, and now it's just going to expand for 10 blocks over the course of that time. There has been a new and powerful command added to this game. That is the replace item command. If we have a look in this command block right here, we can see that. So replace item, an entity, we can target at the player here, and then you can see we are targeting the hotbar slot 8, which is the last one in the hotbar, and then Minecraft diamonds. So if we do that, we get a diamond. On this one over here, you can see it's going to give us dirt, and what it's going to do is actually replace the item that's there with a different one, which is a powerful new tool to have. Also down here on the command block, you can see there is this button on the side, so you can turn off the previous output or you can turn it on as well. Now one thing I want to do is quickly grab this command and put it into chat so we can make use of tab. If we go all the way back to slot here, you can see that there are a heck of a lot of options to choose from. So it looks like you can even pick the ender chest I can see there, and there's a bunch of other containers, and pretty much anything in the game can be targeted through it if it has an inventory space. Now also, while we were doing that, we were executing some other commands in the ones above. Over here in this chest, you can see we have a diamond, and now if we press the button over on this side, it's now been replaced with dirt. So it's doing the same thing as the commands down below, except it's doing a block instead of an entity. So it can target a inventory that is a block, and that's just specifying the location of that chest. And then if we go all the way over to this side, you can see it says Minecraft diamond, and here slot container 0 is just the number inside. So if we were to do 1, it would go to the next one over. So we'll do that on this one here quickly, so you can see that being demonstrated, and then it will put it into that slot there. So previously the weakness and strength potion effects wouldn't work on angry dogs, so for those of you that were stressing out about that, don't worry, it has been fixed. These potion effects will now be applied to angry dogs, which is awesome. As well as this, bows that have the flame enchant will now be able to destroy TNT minecarts, which I think is pretty cool. Definitely some mini-game ideas right there. And also the guardians, they could survive on land. That was unintentional. So it says in the bug tracker that these guys will no longer be able to spawn on land, but this guy's been hanging out in this hole here for quite some time and he's not taking any form of suffocation damage. However, the guardian will now die in lava if we drop this guy over here. And I need to correct myself from the last video that we did. These are not called spawn guardians, they're called guardians. Of course, every egg says spawn in front of the mob name. A few other bugs have been fixed in this snapshot as well. The spread players command will now accept relative coordinates. Thunder volume can be controlled by the weather volume setting at last. And potion effects were visible in spectator mode. Now if we go into game mode 3, you'll find that what actually happens is all of the entities disappear. So I don't know what they did when they fixed that, but they broke a whole bunch of other things as well. And last of all, water dungeons can be turned off using the world customization. So another little feature there. And there is one last thing to show you this snapshot. I don't know if this is going to be permanent or not, but in the video settings menu there is no longer OpenGL support, and also the anisotropic filtering has been removed. If I could even try and say that word correctly, who knows. But I think they're trying to make the game a little more accessible and perform better for more people, so they've removed those graphical features. But that is going to be it for this video. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave a like, it will always be appreciated. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.